Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for your continued support. Starting this video off a little bit different than usual here. I was actually filming like 2-3 different videos all at one time, so kind of got confusing with all of my intros and outros and etc. with the content related to the video. So here we are doing this as I'm editing. So in this video, we're going to actually just be wrapping up the heated seat repair that we've been having issues with on this 2011 Saab 9.5. Turns out it was the upper element, not the bottom element, that was busted. Somebody cut the wire, as you'll see in the video. So I talked about how to actually remove that unit from the car and replace it. I didn't actually go into the full exercise just to save myself time, but you'll see what I did. And then this is going to be, I guess, coined as part 1. We're installing the PX5 Android 10 head unit into this car with a reverse camera, which you'll see in this video. And so far, obviously, we're not finalized with it yet, as you will find out. Shouldn't be giving it all away in the intro here, but I'm excited to tell you that I actually absolutely love the update radio, and I think it's going to change the entire car for the better, modernize it, and make it really useful, besides for that nice old school green screen. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And in the second part of this Android PX5, I will show you the final wrap up on that on another video. And I also have good news coming as well for the 2002 Saab 9.3 convertible. So a lot of good things going on behind the scenes. So let's hop into this video. Stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, I have officially taken apart the back seat here, and I plugged in the I plugged in the new heating element here, and it is warming. That definitely feels warm, so I fixed it. The heated seat issue was not from the bottom, but from the top part, and yeah, this is already warm. Nice and warm in here. I can feel that. And since we put a new heating element, unfortunately, and wasted money, put one here as well, everything is working a-okay. So I need to figure out, which I've so far done a really great job at, removing the rest of this leather. Probably just need to rip this around and go from there. Pretty awesome, guys. So I'll give you guys an update. Yep, I can feel this getting warmer, which is so awesome, guys. Wasted a little bit of money, but not much. Happens. Maybe $200 wasted here. Sucks, but whatever. At least we fixed it. And we're more than a minute into this. And like I said, this is already warming. Nice and warm there. And nice and warm here. You can feel it, which is awesome. So, alright, turn this off. It's cold outside. Alright guys, since I'm not really time-lapsing this, I might as well explain it to you. To start removing this, I just pulled out the plastic lining here on the sides, and then I pulled from the top onto this, and then there's clips, as you guys can see on the side there, that kind of hold it into the frame, and that's how I pulled this down. So from here, I'm going to figure out, I'm going to probably retract this seat back, but I'm going to disconnect this back part. It looks like it disconnects here with other clips. So what I'll do is disconnect that and then try to fish the other leather up so I can get to the back, the front side of this, to get to the heating element. Seems to be what this looks like. Again, there's nothing online anywhere on this, so I figured I should show you guys for the record. Alright guys, just for the record, I just kind of lifted this through the bottom and snuck the new element into place here. It's not going to move, so I just threw it there. It's gonna be fine. So it looks like somebody actually snipped. It wasn't me, promise. Looks like somebody else was in there, and they actually snipped the other wire off of the element, heating element. So again, silly stuff here. But the new one's in, and then I'll put the seat back together here. Not doing it 100%, but I think it's good enough for what we're doing. So before I finally put the seat back together, testing it, and feels pretty toasty, guys. It's working nicely. I can feel it on the bottom, and I can certainly feel it on my back. So that's really awesome. And just so you guys know, on the side here, there's like a little clip that hooks onto the leather skin that goes on the side. You just kind of release that, and you can pull it up enough to get your hands underneath. I didn't want to release the metal clips under there and do all that with the zip ties, because I'm not pulling the seat out of the car. But for what I did, it was enough, and it's working. My back is nice and toasty. Wow, this feels great. Whew. All right, so a couple upcoming videos on this car. Just so you guys know, I don't think I've done a video on it, but January 12th I'm going for state inspection, so we're finally on the final countdown here. But I did order a new steering wheel. If you guys can see on this camera, this steering wheel is all kind of worn out. So since it's a really nice car, it was like 200 bucks, another 200 bucks off eBay. So got a new steering wheel coming in. We're gonna rehab this entire interior because it's really not much to do but little things. So we're doing the steering wheel, fix the seat now, and I also have a new radio in. I got the PX5 Android 10 unit. I know Android probably started at Android 8 or 9 when the mod came out, but now we're at Android 10. So we're gonna be replacing this with that unit. Just waiting on a couple harnesses to come in, and we'll disassemble. Got a reverse camera there ready to go, so we'll wire that up. So the interior will be nice and refreshed, and should be back to we should be back to like modern standards in this car for a car that still looks amazing for its age. It's unbelievable how well it looks. So I'm actually learning the car as we go, like figuring this stuff out. This is a lot of silly stuff going on with this seat. I don't know who was in there cutting wires and whatnot, but hey, it was done, and now it's fixed. And I'm glad we were able to situate that problem, because you don't want to be driving a nice car like this without a heated seat, right? It's a nice function. So that's the update for you. I'm gonna put this back together now, close my garage since it's really cold outside, turn off the car. All right, guys, so next part of this video is we got this radio harnesses all laid out. So I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble the interior, and since it's holiday season, I can take my time on figuring this out. All right, guys, so I mounted the screen, and I tested the radio, so everything's working. Not going into such great detail, but shows the doors open, and I'm waiting a couple days for some things to come in, so this isn't gonna be a final deal right now, but this is just an update for you. They did change some of the mounting tabs on the newer ones, so I don't have to cut anything here from what I'm seeing. The wires will go in through here. I know on some of the original models you had to cut a little bit for the harnesses to fit, but that's not the case any longer. And this will mount right up into the stock factory situation there. So pretty freaking cool, guys. Seriously. All right, guys, it's gonna be the last update of this video. So obviously we got the radio working inside, as you guys saw, and into this part of the video, I'm wiring up the camera. So I just used a little weed whacker plastic to fish that through over here. So this is gonna go up to the camera mount, which is here. All right, guys, this is gonna go center, pretty much like this. Pretty much wired for center, and then the wire is going to run through the other side where the factory harness goes in to the trunk, and everything will seal up properly. Kind of just ran it through there. I drilled a little hole, secured that. So once this is all wired up, I'll put this all back together, but I want to test it first before we do. But just wanted to give you guys just a heads up of where we're at here. So now I'm gonna find the harnesses here, which are right here for the reverse cam, and then we'll wire that in and then take the other wire and run it to the front of the car. So making progress, guys, lots of it. All right, guys, quick update for you. I tested the camera before I started putting everything back together. So we got that, and then I ran the wire. I'm right here right now. I just kind of ran on the other side of this cover, and I'll leave the extra slack back here because there's a lot of slack up there with all the rest of the wires. So here we are on the inside. I pulled down this. I'm gonna wire it behind here, and then I'm gonna go underneath and keep on rolling, and then we'll make it all the way up to the front. Pretty simple. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you off on this. There's our reverse camera. There's probably a plastic still on it, so let me go take that off. Hold on. Okay, got the plastic off, and much cleaner. Hell yeah, guys. So if you like this video, guys, stay tuned. We are not done here. I'm gonna put a front camera mount on, and of course put this back together, and then I'll show you guys the full rundown. But for now, stay tuned for more. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. We got a full overhaul coming here. We're gonna be replacing the steering wheel too. It's all mangled up. I don't know if the camera can pick up on it. Piece of crap. So that's going too. Stay tuned.